Hello, and welcome back to Vault Hunters. Hope you're having a wonderful day. We were in a couple of vaults, and they were uneventful. They were both scavenger hunts. I nearly completed both of them, but I was missing one item from each. I don't mean one category, no, I literally mean I was one item away from completing both of them. But it happens sometimes. We did complete a pair of bounties, though. Of course, one was to turn in 139 diamonds, so that was pretty easy. But let's pop these open. Nice bit of stuff. And we got a sword. So let's roll these items that we got in the vault. And the new sword. Let's see, an Idona altar with cooldown reduction. That's not that great. 9 armor, 7 health. That's actually really good, and item quantity. Now these I did just re-roll and I got 14% damage increase, which is incredible. So we're going to be keeping these boots, but these will be my backup pair because 7 health is awesome. And the sword is getting melted down. That's not worth keeping. So let's stick those boots there for now. Now if you notice in my inventory, I have a few interesting items. We're going to do a cake run today. Since they did change how cake vaults work, I wanted to give it a try. But first we need to craft a blank seal, which is rather expensive, requiring a black chromatic steel, and then we can make the actual cake seal, which, with the help of an anvil, we can turn it into a cake hunt. And while we're over here, our current bounty, complete any vault objective. The XP is kind of bad, but now these next two are newly generated from, well, the most recent patch where they did tweak the XP a bit. Or at least that's what it appears, since this one is 1,700 experience for finding 27 vault meat, which is pretty easy. And the other one is nearly 3,000 vault experience for finding 21 Benionite. This gives me Painite and a fundamental focus. So these will be very nice to complete. Now before we actually jump into that cake vault, I have a favor from Wendar. And if I can complete a vault objective while having a favor, you gain a point. And the more points you have, the better the bonus you get from them. So I'm actually going to run a non-cake vault first, try to complete the objective, and then we'll come back and do the cake run. And let's just craft up a couple crystals. I should have enough here to make 8. That's a good one. The rest of these, well, that one I'll hold on to. Those 3 are being recycled. That's gone. Keeping that. If I don't have any other coin affinities, but oh, wooden affinity, axing, mining speed, trap disarmament for 33. That's awesome. And ornate and soulbound for 30. Alright, so I've made a little change after our last vault run. I swapped out my boots. These offer 3 more health, 3 more armor, which brings my defense up to 42. My old helmet that was out of durability, because it had plus 10% resistance, had my defense at 44. The previous boots I was using, my defense was all the way down at like 36, and my hearts were down to 28, and they were hitting very hard in that vault. As is, now it's at 42, so it's about this. It's a little weaker than it was, but it's not too bad. And my damage has dropped from 80 to 72. That hopefully won't be too noticeable in the vault. The defense difference will, however. So, let's hop in and give this cake vault a run. Okay, so delicious, anger, and sweet. Anger increases the amount of damage mobs do. Delicious is item quantity, sweet is item rarity. what I want to do is clear out some of these. Not necessarily clear out the loot, because you get better loot if you wait. But if I can clear out some of the mobs and the spawners, then I can come back later and just loot without hassle. Since every cake, the mobs will get stronger. If I can kill them when they're weaker, it might actually be worth it. Although I don't know. It might not be. And there is another modifier. It hasn't popped up yet, but it actually gives you more time in the vault. There it is. There we go. What is it? Cherry? Adds vault time. Or at least it says it does. I wasn't paying attention if it did. Okay, 15 minutes left. Let's hit the next room and then we'll turn back. Never mind, the cake's right here, so let's go to the next room. Oh, found it. I'll find this dungeon's a nice surprise. Oh, this monkey's bulk here. I'll find this dungeon's a nice surprise. This one piece of Volk gear. 2 pieces of vault gear. All right. Lose a little HP, but now we can loot these. And loot these. Whoa! And it did look like some of those bonuses did give me time, because I finished with 27 minutes on the clock, and I only ate 1 kiwi. So that means I would have had 26. So it says I got 3, so I guess I was getting about 20 seconds per cherry. A lot of mobs. So, while my inventory is emptying over in those modular routers, we got 3 vault items. Leggings, 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 and rare plus boots. So let's roll them. See if we get anything good. Got 2 rares. Let's see. This is 6 armor and 6 increased damage. This one is 8 armor. Healing efficiency, mana regen. That's actually pretty good. My current ones are still better. These ones. So, 5 armor. That's terrible. 6% increased damage to health, 11 mana, and 7 item quantity. I'm going to have to reroll those. And these boots. 7 armor. Healing efficiency, trap disarmament, and soul chance. I'll set these aside. I'm going to... Actually... You know what? We're going to use one of our fundamental foci. I need 7 vault bronze. 9 armor. Terrible durability. Well, let's reroll some of these. Okay. 9 armor, 6 health, 7 increased damage, and 18 regen. These are still better at 10 armor, 4 health, and trap disarmament. But these will be my next pair, which means I can get rid of those. And quick factory update, I've now automated honeycombs and honey bottles. We've got this deployer arms down there. This one has bottles, Every 5 seconds, I will get another honey bottle. And that one has shears, so every 5 seconds I get 3 more combs. And every 9 combs, they get ejected out. It does work. It's not very clean. The glass, of course, is to keep the honeycombs from shooting off absolutely everywhere. Because, well, unlike bottles, when you collect the honey from the bee, the bottle gets stored in the internal inventory of the deployer, which can then be dropped out from the back. The honeycombs just pop off going anywhere. So we need a hopper to collect them, and then send them down the conveyor. And I now have the return line set up. So, everything will go down to the end. There's a barrel down there with import and output. Puts it on the conveyor, brings it down here. Module router will suck anything from this chest up and put it into the storage network. So, I can now, thanks to that barrel and that one, let's see if I can't give you a quick example. Comes down, we'll go all the way down, depending on which machines are on and which item is being dropped from that barrel. They will get processed, eventually coming back and going straight back into our system. So now it's a closed system. I can put something in, turn on the machine, forget about it, and it will return to the system when it's done. And I've fortuned up all of our ores, saved the echo. We now have a lot of unique gems. I actually have enough here to make 19 pogs if I wanted, and so I may be making a rotational speed controller soon, so that I don't need to have multiple gears to gear shift up my crate system. I do need to fortune the echo, because once I do, if I get 4 echo, I can make an echo pog, and use that to make the cart assembler, which I can then use to build some create contraptions, such as a miner that I can set on tracks and just let it go and tear a hole through the ground. Oh, I failed to address this, but I allocated the 4 skill points we had to strength 2. Gives us an extra 3 points of damage. I then used a skill orb and increased heal to level 5. So now we heal 3 full hearts. It is costing more mana, and well, we'll have to see about getting more mana. I might look at getting mana shield, because with my current armor, even with the increase to 42%, I'm still taking quite a bit of damage every hit, and mana shield will probably just help me survive a little bit longer. And what in the world is that cat doing in my aquarium with my now 2 axolotls? I thought cats hate water. Maybe he's jealous of the water kittens and wants to be a water kitten also. I just saw something. Tubium. And our key is Tubium. Woohoo! Okay. Treasure sand. And we got Phoenix Catalyst, Compressed Gold, Compressed Netherite, Vault Idol. Yes, please. Take all that. Take one of those to prove we actually made it in one of these. Alright, we've got 3 minutes, and we're only about 2 rooms over from our entrance. Okay. With the inclusion of that treasure door, I think it's time to get out. $8,000. Treasure room was worth 3,200 experience. Awesome. Why does it say I opened 2? I opened 1. Every trapped chest was wooden chest. To be fair, I didn't loot many other stuff. 111 treasure sand. Oh, 110. 111. I can read. Nice. That can go right there. Oh, we got a lost bounty. Right, awesome. So, how do we... use on a bounty table? There we go. Mine 24 Wutadite ore. We'll get 14, almost 15,000 experience. A level 31 common plus sword. That is an awesome gem. A size 30 gem with Coin Affinity Shoveling rarity. That's not nearly as good, but Axing item rarity and disarmament chance. And this one is Living, Shoveling, Vanilla Immortality, and Copious. And 13 Vault Gold. And these run concurrently, so whenever I mine Wutadite, if I also mine Beniatite, they'll both be updated equally at the same time. That is massive. Let's see, but I also got a bunch of other gems. Picking. Item quantity. Here's a trap disarmament. And this one's a size 14 picking. Okay, I'm gonna need a minute to organize everything. So this is our haul from the treasure room, plus the bounty. This can be recycled. That I'm keeping. That's gonna be recycled. That I'm gonna keep. And that's gonna be recycled. This we're gonna roll in a moment. We got a fair bit of... Oh, we got 2 echo. I didn't even notice that. Couple double compressed gold. Single compressed netherite. An unidentified relic, so we're gonna pop that open in a moment. And this is a old note. Old notes give you tips on how to unlock special transmogs. I should try chaining an unrealistic amount of monsters inside a vault several times. Chaining an unrealistic amount of monsters. Well, I can only chain 2 at 2. So I would need probably 4. Sort of chaining 4. And I would need to probably chain them multiple times over. Let's roll the idol and pop the fragment. We have that fragment already. Ooh, it's a rare. Okay. Hunger immunity, weakness cloud, and cooldown reduction. I mean, the weakness cloud is okay, but I would much rather roll for something different. We'll do that in a moment. Oh, and got a lot of coins from that. I was short on coins. I really shouldn't be anymore. Okay, I want poison immunity, and let's keep rolling. Withering Cloud, Fatal Strike. Slowness Cloud, Reach, and Speed. You know what? That's gonna definitely have to do. Well, gold's not going to be an issue anymore. Nor is netherite. So now this idol has speed and reach. So at this point, looking straight down, I can no longer reach the far block. Equip the reach idol. I can reach it. I have to be at the end of the block to no longer reach it. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I can reach about 5 blocks away. But now I have additional level of speed. So I have speed 3 while holding this idol. Okay, we have 2 Echo Gem and 4 Echo Ore. We are going to mine 2 of these with our fortune and see how many we get. We got 6. Awesome. That means I now have enough to make this Echo Pog. So I can finally make the cart assembler. Now I also... How much does it make a blank key? That requires another perfect echo. Let's bookmark that. So, might as well fortune these ones also. Not enough. Okay, that's not bad. Off camera, I'm going to craft up a assembler so I can build a mining system and just let it go. And we need one more Echo Gem, and then we can craft a new blank key because, well, we are out of blank keys. We cannot open up any more treasure doors. And honestly, I'm excited about the one we did open. But we now do have this awesome idol, which gives us an additional speed. And we've got an awesome bounty. Actually, we got a couple awesome bounties on deck. 15,000 experience. Just to give you an idea, that would nearly level me up from 31 to 32. So, I mean, that's a lot of experience. But with that, I think I'm going to call it an end for today. I've been a little tired lately. I've been staying up a little late editing and recording videos, and I should probably get to sleep a bit earlier tonight. So, I want to thank you for tuning in. I hope you've had a wonderful day, and I hope to see you next time. Later.